I wanted to come here and talk a little bit about, let me just see, like that, about jealousy and envy. What are those two things, and why you shouldn't be feeling them? I just had a live on TikTok and this was working fine, but on YouTube it's a bit different. I hope it's better now. Okay, so why I'm talking about this. The main reason was because I saw a short video, I'm not going to say who it is, and this woman was telling her partner that, oh, I wish you were jealous. And I'm thinking, why? Some people, a lot of people, more than they should, think that jealousy is a good thing and that if you love someone, you should be jealous. However, that's not what's supposed to be like. Jealousy, why am I out of breath? Jealousy and envy, but I'll explain both of them. Jealousy and envy come from insecurities. That's, again, this is all of my experience in life. This is what I've witnessed, not just heard from someone else, but also seeing another person doing it and maybe where I had this in the past. So when you're jealous, that means you have something, but you're afraid you're going to lose it. So the most important thing, the most often thing someone is jealous about is their partner. And they, you can't speak to them, you can't do this, you can't text with this person. They're doing all of these things because they're insecure about themselves and they feel that they're gonna maybe lose this person. They're fearing that maybe they're not enough. They're fearing that whatever they're doing, maybe they'll, we're lacking something and they're gonna find it in someone else. Envy, however, is when we see someone having something that we want, but we feel insecure about it and we think we might not ever get that. That can be a soul partner, that can be a house, a new car, whatever that may be. So when you're envious of something, it's because someone has something that you want, but you don't think you can get that. Those are the major two distinctions. So when this woman asked her partner that she wishes he were jealous because he's not, she's basically wishing for him to be insecure about himself. So the main focus that now, because someone is insecure, because you have this low vibrational emotions, it does not mean you should judge yourself. This does not mean you should be guilty about it. This does not mean anything like that. What it actually means is that find the source of your insecurity, find where is it coming from. And then usually people can tell after a while they meditate on it or focusing on the answer, where is it coming from. Some of them can straight like that tell you why are they insecure. Once you figure that out from curiosity, from empathy, not from a bad place, but then send that part of yourself love. Heal that part of yourself. Make sure you get the emotions out if there are some suppressed emotions about it. Work on your confidence. Work on self-love. I have a video how to love yourself if you need to check it out. The self-love is the base. The self-love is where, things are slowly gonna fall into place, where you're gonna hear more of the answers that you've asked the question for. So self-love, for everyone that wants how to love yourself, on my YouTube channel, you have the video, watch it, implement that on your life. Because your jealousy, your insecurities, your envy is not gonna bring you anything good. Hello. So that's what you're supposed to be. Just work on yourself. Work from that empathy state. Don't feel guilty about it. When I make aware people that what they're doing and that the emotion that they're feeling is the first manifestation, basically. So what you're feeling, you're gonna get more of that in your life. So let's say you're feeling insecure, you're feeling sad, you're feeling mad. That is your body, your emotion telling you that's what you will be manifesting in your life if you continue to feel like that. This is why it's amazing that we don't get manifestations straight away. because usually people want something nice for them, maybe a new car, money, soul partner, and all they keep going is, why hasn't this manifested yet? How come they have it, I don't? But if you're feeling something low vibrational, like bad, you're gonna get that as well. But if we were getting everything straight away, imagine how many negative thoughts you have throughout the day, and how big of a blessing it is that we don't get things straight away, but that it is a process, that it is gonna take some time. Because if you're having something and you're not feeling good about it, what if you get it straight away? Like this, you have time to change, you have time to focus on something else, you have time to shift your emotions and feeling something better. So what I would advise you is to focus every time. First of all, this is why people meditate, not so they're without thoughts, because whoever says meditation is so you can have no thoughts in your head, I mean, that's just, for me, rubbish. Because awareness that you get from meditation, of being in this moment, and sometimes even coming with solutions just because you're meditating, it's insane. But what that gives you is, when you have that negative thought that brings you that negative emotion, and now again, negative, nothing is good or bad, negative, positive is all perception, but low vibration, high vibration. Now okay, this is how I'm feeling, this is what I'll manifest in my life, I don't want this. And with meditation and practicing, you're aware the same moment that thought comes, and you choose not to participate in it, and then you focus on something else that feels good. That's the whole point, the whole thing, the that's it. The whole philosophy, that's it. Our brain is like a monkey, basically. So give it something to play with, give it a banana, it's going to be fine. So what that means is, I would maybe advise you, if you don't know yet, make a list of things that make you feel good. Whether it's thinking about your loved one, how lucky you are to have them in your life, how much joy they bring you in your life. Whether it's watching funny videos on YouTube and it just makes you laugh, and this is always going to make you feel good. Whether it's a film, a song, whatever that may be. Even maybe for someone it's playing video games. Whatever makes you feel good, but truly like you're even just relieved but feeling good, make a list. Carry it with you. Just if you're new to this, in time you won't need any list, you won't need anything. Just for the beginning, carry it with you. And the next time you're aware, okay, this is the negative thought, I don't want this. What can I focus on? Take the list out and pick something that is going to make you feel good. Because then you're giving the monkey something to focus on rather than just this. So it's not never thinking about this. You're always going to have negative thoughts appearing in your life, always. This is nothing new. This is never going to stop. People that have meditating, even monks, I don't know, Dalai Lama, what they do is they choose not to participate in that. Now, you will, as a beginner, if you are a beginner, maybe you'll have certain thoughts that you will want to meditate on, that you will want to think, oh, where did this come from? What can I do about this? How can I heal this? How can I devote love to this? Maybe there are emotions that I need to express to come out. But once you do all that work, what I do in meditation, if I have a lot of thoughts appearing and I can't just maybe focus on my breathing, or, the space between my ears, as I call it, is have a word or two that I'm going to be focusing back on. So that may be, I don't know, inhaling gratitude, exhaling peace, inhaling gratitude, I'm relaxed, whatever that may be for you. And then every single time it's just a practice, it's just a habit, but then that habit will be so useful to you throughout the day, in days to come, for the rest of your life. And then what you do is training yourself so that when that appears, you know how to shift. And then throughout the day, when you're not meditating, when the negative thought comes, instead of, let's say they feel anger, they get triggered. Now they shove the plates, they say stuff they don't mean, they cause all this drama, all this scene. And then afterwards they regret it. They're like, oh man, I shouldn't have done this. Why did I do that? I overreacted. With meditation, with being in the present, with being aware, as soon as your thought comes, you're like, okay, I don't want to be manifesting any of this. I don't like this feeling. So emotion is the first manifestation. I don't like what this is going to be giving me. I'm going to choose to focus on something else, something that feels good. And then when you start feeling good and you know, okay, I like what I'm manifesting now. I love this emotion. I want more of this. So the whole philosophy, the whole everything is just to feel good. And for some of you, feeling good is also going to be letting the emotions out of your previous trauma. Or, today people are teaching, kids, don't cry, don't show emotions, don't show vulnerability, don't do this. And then we wonder why so many diseases and why so unhappy people and why so many people feel stuck and why can't they move forward? Because of that. If you were to express every single time you felt like crying or screaming, like, I don't know, shouting in the pillow or whatever, you would feel so much lighter, you would feel so much better, and you would be able to move forward. But because we were taught to suppress our emotions, don't show what you're feeling, make sure other people don't see you crying, make sure other people don't see you vulnerable. And then, I had this in my life where I was just thinking, I have to be strong, I have to be strong, I have to be strong. What am I doing? I'm being strong, I'm being everything they taught me to be. Why am I still unhappy? Why am I still depressed? Why am I still feeling like this? And then I realized that all of these suppressed emotions were bugging me. All of these things that, that is shoved down, that is shoved under the rug, that I tried to forget, try not to think about that. That's what, if you keep shoving the stuff under the rug, it's going to come out sooner or later. And then it usually goes with men through aggression, through all of these bad things that we don't want. But if you were to focus and face your fears and face your traumas and face everything that has scarred you, everything that have made you feel bad, everything like that, if you were to face that, whether it's writing it on the paper, whether it's just imagining, let's say, that trauma that you went through, imagining it happening right now, every single detail. But every time you feel like crying, cry. Everything you feel like screaming in the air, because of your neighbor's sake, scream in a pillow. But every time you feel any emotion, let it out. That's the most important part of healing. Facing with what hurt you, with who hurt you, it doesn't have to be in person. If you have something that you wish you've said to someone, but you can't because you're scared. You can't because you don't want to go through the drama of what they're going to tell you. You can't because maybe they're not in this physical world anymore. Close your eyes. Envision like they're in front of you. Visualize them in front of you and say everything you wanted to say. You hurt me. You were never there when I needed you. You made the biggest trauma in my life. Because of you, I don't have confidence. Because of you, this, whatever that may be. Sit there, lay in bed, whatever whatever you want to do. Or for me, what works the best for me is writing things on a piece of paper. I just get it out, start writing what happened from the beginning. Halfway through, I start probably crying, but it's healing. And after you do this, depending on how big it is, this could take a day, this could take this could take a week, or maybe you'll be crying for 2 days straight. But after that, one of the things that you're going to be experiencing is you're going to feel drained, because all of these emotions that you carried inside of you are finally going to be released. That's a good thing. So if you can, make sure you do this where afterwards you can actually relax or have a nap or go to bed. Not do this and then go out and expect yourself to be energetic. When you sleep, that resets your vibration. And then again, if you need another day to focus on that, to get more stuff out, once you do this enough times, depending on the trauma, depending on some little things, it could be even 5-10 minutes and you won't need it anymore. But if it's something really deep and maybe you even forgot about this, it's going to take a longer time. period of time. The lightness that you feel from doing this, I can't explain to you. It's like, I totally understand when they say it's like I've been carrying this weight and I finally just let it go. Well, you need to let it go like that through expressing it, and you will feel lighter. So focus on your insecurities. In this, I started with jealousy and envy, but you can implement this on any other aspect on your life. And try not to judge yourself, even if the guilt, just tell yourself, okay, it's fine that I'm feeling like this. We have all of these emotions for a reason. We're not here to experience good or bad emotions. We're here to choose what is serving us so we can continue to have a life that we want to live. We're creators. We have science now backing us up, backing that theory up that we can create our own reality. So there's no more mumbo jumbo. They're telling rubbish. You have science. If you need scientific evidence, you can start from Dr. Joe Dispenza if you want to. A lovely way to start, because he can explain things for, let's say, normal people that maybe don't know enough about science. But even if you don't know, it's explained in a way that we can understand, even if we don't know a specific thing about it. And then when you realize you are the creator, then you're going to do everything that you can to feel good, because then you know, how I feel is what I'm going to manifest. How I feel is what I'm going to attract. How I feel is what I'm going to get more of. So if I feel insecure, well, I need to work on that. I need to see what's the cause of it. I need to see what's the root of it. I want to heal it. I want to send it love. I want to embrace it. It's okay that I'm feeling like this, but this is only showing me what I'm manifesting now, and I don't want this. So what can I do to make it better? And so on and so forth. So there you go. I'm really happy that I can do these lives now. Not that I couldn't before, but again, it wouldn't allow me day before yesterday. Whatever they did to my account, I'm glad it didn't last longer. So there you go. Thank you so much for being here. And if you want more lives, I also do lives on TikTok. You can follow me there. But from now on, TikTok and YouTube, we're going to be doing lives probably every single time my daughter is in school. So, you know, when she's not here, it's much easier for me to focus, to not to go and maybe give her water, drink, food, whatever that may be. I can focus on you guys. If you have any questions, then I can answer them, and so on and so on. Once this live is over, it automatically saves it to private, but like I did with yesterday's live, if you haven't seen that one, you can go and watch it. I'll make sure it's public, but it goes with processing, uploading, whatever. So I don't know how long it's going to take. But if you do want to watch this from the beginning to the end, you will be able to. So whenever YouTube is done with processing and whatnot, I'll click on public, and then you can go back and watch this live. Mwah! Thank you so much for being here, and I'll be seeing you next time. Bye.